Let me show you why power doesn't matter when it comes to hitting deep shots. I'm going to hit 2 forehand shots with exactly the same strength, and I want you guys to watch where the ball lands. So what was the difference? Yes, it's the height that I aim. Just by lifting your shot higher above the net, then your shot goes deeper, closer to the baseline. And if you want to be able to hit consistent deep shots, then you need these two fundamentals: the height over the net and the topspin. Let's break it down. Now let me explain why deep shots are so effective in tennis. In tennis, deep shot is the most powerful and the safest shot. So first, by hitting deep, it pushes your opponent back. Hitting a ball from behind the baseline, somewhere around here, feels very different from hitting the ball in front of the baseline. A deep ball pushes your opponent back, taking away their ability to attack and stressing them both physically and mentally. Now, the second thing is that your racket swing slows down. Because you're not trying to add power, all you're doing is just adding the height with a bit of a topspin. Your racket swing naturally slows down. Now, this reduces errors like framing or overhitting. And the third thing, you save your energy. Because you're not trying to generate your power, deep shots are more efficient and sustainable over the long rallies. Now, I mentioned about the height over the net when you're trying to hit deep shot. How high should you be aiming? So I want you guys to picture another net on top of this real net. That's the height I want you guys to aim. Now that's your new target. Okay, you're trying to hit the ball over there. As long as you're trying to aim that target, the ball goes deep. So let's say you're trying to hit a deep shot somewhere between the baseline and the service line. If you were to look your target on the other side of the court from the baseline, it's going to be very, very hard to aim that target. So instead, bring that target closer, so just above the net. That way, your aim will be much easier and it will help you to hit consistent deep shots. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm on the baseline and I'm trying to hit deep shot. If I see the target from here, it's very far away and it's very hard for me to aim. So I'm going to bring the target even closer. My target now is right above the net, and the height which I'm trying to pass my shot is about the double height of the net. So that's the height I'm aiming for. And yes, as long as I hit that target right above the net, it goes deep. Okay, so how do you want to add height to your shot? Imagine the tennis ball has a face. Now, I think in the previous video, I've mentioned about hitting the nose of the ball. Yes, if you hit the nose of the ball, it goes straight. It makes your forehand shot more powerful. But for this shot, we're not looking for power, right? We're looking for the height. So instead of aiming the nose of the ball, which is right in the middle, see if you can aim the mouth slightly under the nose of the tennis ball. Now that will instantly give you a height to your shot. This is me hitting the nose of the ball. Yep, the trajectory is straight. Now I'm just going to slightly change the contact point and see what's going to happen to my shot. Now let's talk about the topspin. When you're hitting deep shots, yes, you need some topspin, because if you were to hit flat with high trajectory, then it's very likely that your shot is going to go out long. So by adding that topspin, bit of a topspin, it will help the ball to drop into the court. So this is my deep shot without spin. It's very, very flat. Right. Now I'm going to hit exactly the same way, but with a bit of a topspin. Now here are some of the self-practice drills that you can do. The first drill, stand really close to the net. It's very simple. All you have to do is just drop and hit your forehand shot. But because you're very close to the net, you have to hit the mouth of the ball. If you were to hit the nose of the ball, it will go straight into the net. This drill forces you to aim slightly under the ball. Okay, this is your second drill. Stand on the baseline, and you're going to hit a bunch of forehand shots from here. It's a self-fed forehands. Now your goal is to experiment the height and see which height gives you the perfect depth to your shot. So I'm just going to try out my first shot. Yep, it was okay. It went over the service line, but I feel like I can add more depth. So I remember where the ball passed. It was about this much higher from the net, and the depth wasn't enough. So I'm just gonna aim a little bit higher this time. Okay, so my shot went bit out. That tells me that the height that I aimed was a little bit too high. So I'm gonna aim somewhere between those two shots. In the next episode, I'm gonna show you guys another powerful shot to dominate rallies. Make sure you don't miss it.